So Jesus, his role was to actually go out and do the redemption plan. God created the plan and God sent Jesus. Jesus's role was to be sent and fulfill and to save. So Philippians 2 verses 5 and 8 or 5 through 8 says, "Let this mind be in you, which also in Christ Jesus, who, being in the form of God, did not consider it robbery to be equal with God, but made himself of no reputation, taking the form of a bondservant and coming in the likeness of men. And being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient to the point of death, even the death of the cross." So what it's telling us here is that Jesus, his role was to be sent by the Father. But what's unique about Jesus' role in being sent by the Father is even though God was sending him, Jesus still chose to go. Jesus still chose to submit to that. Jesus wanted to come into this world. So he decided to come into this world as a man. Jesus was literally God. He had no worries in the world. He didn't even live in the world. And he chose to become a man who has basically every worry in the world. So even though he was God, he humbled himself down to our level, and he did it with a purpose. He did it with a reason. Jesus came as a man so that the rules that we had broken as humanity, that we continue to break, the law that God had given, that we break all the time, Jesus came to not do that. Jesus came to, instead of breaking the law, sinning against God, to instead be perfect, live a perfect, righteous life, and fulfill God's law perfectly by living the perfect life. So God came to fulfill the law or God's commandments because we couldn't fulfill them.